the heavens to earth. I am the honored one. What's poppin', you guys? Anyway, I just wanted to say what's up, y'all. I just wanted to say what's up with y'all today.
What's happening,
man? You said that twice, man. What's up?
Man, we got overcritical Shine today, man. Come on. Admit it, dog. It's all good, man. It's, everything. What's happening with you?
We haven't did ninja moves in a while, popping. So what's cracking?
Straight to it, bro. Look, Wulong, game wise, anime wise, winter shows is in full effect and almost done. We coming up on season finales here soon. So we'll get into some of that news a little bit later. Movie. Oh shit, I got to watch Cocaine Bear. Oh,
I just realized what I said.
Dude, it's been mad movies that's been coming. I ain't been able to see everything. I got to see Cocaine Bear though.
I actually want to see that. Actually, so don't say nothing.
It was about it was about as entertaining as Megan was. There's some entertaining movies, man. I had to make some business decisions. I haven't seen Creed yet. I haven't seen Ant-Man. I haven't seen Shazam. Shit, I haven't seen a lot, but I did see Cocaine Bear. So yeah. TV shows, I've been on my drama super tough. So Snowfall been going hard. BMF just had his season finale. Power just had his season premiere.
Ghost,
Lion ass Ghost Jr. He was at it lying in that first episode.
He got it from his dad.
Yeah, man. So that's what I've been on that, man. Oh yeah, and our NBA stuff. Oh yeah, shout out Playoff Push. Make sure y'all check that out. Episode 2 coming up soon.
What about you, Stacks? What you been up to?
2 slacks.
I've been chilling.
That's it? You just been chilling, man?
Yep, just been chilling.
Shine the angry one today, man. He angry.
Man, motherfucker, fuck my name up off rip, man. But anyway, whole new.
Whole new.
I've been on the game. I've been reading papers and books. No, I was playing man, the usual stuff, man. I've been watching animes that's not been in hiatus. Well,
that face.
My Hero.
My Hero been carrying the winner. My Hero been carrying the winner, man. I'd be hard on My Hero, but it's been carrying the winner.
The usual stuff. The star shows. Last of Us, that season just ended. It was pretty cool. Can't say too much because I only played half of the game. Can't say if it's exactly to the T, but I enjoyed it. Other than that, I've been waiting for this Resident Evil 4 remake, man. Looks pretty dope. They are
making a Resident Evil 4 remake. Ain't that with Leon? Resident Evil 4?
Is that the one that was in Resident Evil 4?
Isn't that what Leon? I think Leon.
This is Leon in his leather jacket.
Shiva and the Kersheva.
That's five. Homegrown.
Oh, that's 5. Okay, I got them all the way mixed up.
Nah, Leon. So Resident Evil 4, if y'all, citizens of the village, if y'all don't know, Resident Evil 4 is the classic Resident Evil game that changed the whole pace of Resident Evil. It went from straight up, omnidirectional set cameras to over the shoulder, more action oriented, fast paced gameplay.
It pretty much changed. It changed gaming for a while because everybody adapted the over the shoulder gameplay.
Yep.
And the game was so goddamn good, they remade it hella different times.
Look, the only game that can compare in terms of its Resident Evil's 4 appearances on different systems and platforms is Grand Theft Auto 5. It's like the only thing. Grand Theft Auto 5 been coming out for the last fucking decade plus. Resident Evil 4 did the same thing when it came out on GameCube and the PS2. Wii and the PS2, and then it came on all the systems after that, basically. So Yeah, that's a good call though. I normally don't do the remake ones. You know what I'm saying? I didn't do none of the other Resident Evil remakes. The only Resident Evil remake I ever got hype about and actually went into was the GameCube, the original Resident Evil remake that they put on GameCube. But I'm definitely gonna fuck with this Resident Evil 4 shit that's coming out for sure. Like
Okay, well, I'll
it's
just talk
happening.
about what I've been on. Actually,
Being
I've been
ugly.
watching some NBA stuff. Playoff push, like he said. I had to get into some NBA stuff. I've also agree with Sean with the whole My Hero. I've been into the My Hero lately. I don't know why I've been into My Hero as of late. Honestly, I've been rewatching all the My Hero Academia episodes because I think, like I said, my boy Endeavor in that motherfucker. Endeavor's like one of the sweetest heroes and got the coolest name. I want to just say that Endeavor has the coolest superhero name in My Hero.
Gripping
So
that
you
mic
can
pretty
book
tight
that,
there, buddy.
huh?
Gripping that mic pretty tight there, buddy.
Uh,
It's going
yeah.
anywhere, dog.
Huh?
It's going anywhere.
Hey, I ain't mad
Yeah,
at him, man. And look, as the editor, all right, make sure you speak into the mic as much as possible. I appreciate that.
I-
I'm calling
You
my boy Brian Ray Charles knew he over there singing on that mic.
Yo, be new. Hey,
what's
I
up?
don't mean to cut you off.
You did,
Random
but it's cool.
thought. I know it's cool. You be all right. You know what I'm saying? Look, hey, I found a Slay the Spire fan today.
That's what I'm talking about.
I pointed him in your direction. So hopefully he come through on Twitch and give you a follow or subscribe or whatever. You know what I'm saying? Whatever they got going on over there. Because
Booty.
my daughter's swimming instructor, college student or whatever, he was after the class, he seen my hoodie and was like, yo, what's Real Ninja Reviews? I'm like, well, G, Real Ninja Reviews is the dopest shit you gonna ever possibly consume. Fuck with us. You know what I mean? No, so told him what was up. But he's like, oh, that's dope. I'm gonna check it out. I'm like, all right, cool, bet. So he started talking about games. I was like, we do anime games, movies, blah, blah, blah. All right. So he's like, yeah, I'm game, but he's like, I only do one genre. I do roguelikes. I was like, ain't that something? I got a homie that be playing the shit out of Slay the Spire, right? He like Slay the Spire, fucking love that game. I said, you kidding me, man? I'm like, be a shabby shit though, Slay the Spire. I wouldn't say shit on him. I don't shit on it.
I say shit.
Look, see, I ain't shit on it. It just ain't my cup of tea. It ain't my speed. So
I'm not playing anime spades.
but it's a roguelike though.
That's
I
a good
didn't
one,
know.
Sean. I'm gonna give him his props on that.
He
I'm gonna
call
give
it.
Sean 2 stacks his props. Anime spades.
He
Got
call
my
it
name
anime.
right. Thanks, brother. Fuck.
I like 2 slacks, man. That's hard.
Well, I'm 2 pair of pants now, man.
Really 2 slacks, you know what I'm saying? 2 dockers, you know what I mean? Or 2 slacking. No, but my bad, be new man. But I just had to give the Slate Aspire love and share the
Nah,
love.
you good? Because I was
you know
gonna
what
say
I'm saying?
I was playing Slay. Damn. Wow. I said that all the way wrong. Slay the Spire.
There it is.
I've been fiending for it. So I've been playing that as of lately. And some of these words I'm saying are coming out all the way wrong. Way
You nervous, man? It's okay.
Nigga ain't nervous.
What you drinking on tonight?
I ain't drinking on anything.
You messed with that
Honestly.
Pookie pack.
Oh man. No. You've been watching too much BMF, man.
I don't remember what else I was about to say. Hold on, give me a second. That came out of nowhere.
Man, that Pookie pack. For those that don't know.
Oh,
Pookie.
woo. That shit was funny.
Pookie pack is reference to crack. Cocaine.
That Pookie pack.
Hey, yo.
God damn.
Hey, yo, it's 2023, and I don't care what nobody say. I'm still surprised that it's crackheads in 2023, still to this day. And I say that in all sensitivity, because my second job is at a homeless shelter, and a lot of our, you know what I'm saying, folks. I didn't say the W word. I said J, but that's close enough. That's W adjacent and shit. So look, anyway, I even told them I'm surprised, to be honest. I'm like, it's all, y'all got a whole bunch of options. I see back in the day it wasn't as many options and shit, but 2023, y'all got mad options. How is crack still the option though? Like not
Well,
have-
since you brought, go ahead.
I have
Go
one
ahead,
question,
Stan.
Marcus, man. Because you know what I'm saying, homeless shelter, right?
no.
Have you ever
no.
hit a blunt in the homeless shelter, bro?
Okay, for the people, I don't even know how many times we probably posted this shit on our platforms across our shit, bro. I'm posting that Freddie meme right here. So look, the meme for our listeners, you know what I'm saying, for our audio listeners, shout out to y'all. Y'all the real ones. Y'all been here since the jump. Look, what I'm showing and what's up right now is a meme that reads something to like when you hit the blunt at a homeless shelter. And it's a fucked up. I'm cussing. I'm trying not to drop F bomb. It's a messed up picture of Freddie.
Demonetized.
Yeah. We ain't making no money just off of this. Is like the third F bomb I done dropped already. So we done been out the game. Look, messed up picture of Freddie who hit a blunt at the homeless shelter and he ain't know what was in it. So, all right. What we on, man? Look,
Real quick.
Yeah.
When you just talked about there is a new drug that's going around. It is called Trank. Y'all actually need to be careful. It's a mixture of xylazine. It's what's that other one that was called? God damn it, cocaine. And the last one was fuck. It's a third one that I don't know why I drew a whole fucking blank on.
But my one question is why we should be on the lookout for this shit.
I say y'all.
We don't do any of those drugs, man.
It was xylazine, cocaine, and why am I drawing a fucking blank? I mean, freaking blank on the third one.
F bomb number like what? F bomb
37.
We had that 37. Yeah, we bought that about 5, 6.
If you take a gram of it, it can kill you. That's all I remember. I just can't remember the name. I'm gonna be mad because I'm gonna remember it when we get off.
We don't need to know the information. We don't need to inform the youth on.
Ain't no youth listening. Youth, no.
Our demographic.
Our demographic.
Some slip through the cracks, man. But
what is our demographic is 24 to 35. Right. And then, or 24 to 44. Let me call it that. 24 to 44. 45.
But I'm tripping though. This man just bust out like, hey, it's a new drug on the street. It's hot off the press. It's called Trank. Like, bro.
That almost sounds like something that they're calling a video. What game had crank?
You put or flash like on the Warriors game.
Flash them. Yeah.
They go like this, they be like this.
It made that little noise. Like it sounded like it was an inhaler more than anything.
Fentanyl, that's what it was called. God damn, I knew it started with an F.
Thanks for that information, bro.
We not about to. We all know about fent. So it's fentanyl, cocaine, and what else?
Xylazine.
Okay, first off, you ain't gotta mix fentanyl with nothing for it to be enough to take you out the game. So the fact that they're making cocktails with the shit now.
I'm just all I'm saying is because you brought that up, like just be wary what you're smoking and all that because it's starting to make its rounds and
can we get off this?
Spread. So I'm just saying, just be wary. It's called the zombie drug. So
oh man, look. So as we digress into something else that ain't drugs, yo. Let's go into anime and manga news. Let's hit it because we got a lot of hiatuses. Somebody was that Sean brought up what's not on hiatus with My Hero carrying winter anime this season, and the Attack on Titan finale, the finale of the finale of the finale. So hiatus wise, and all these shows, Goat Piece is currently on hiatus, anime and manga wise. So look, they're on hiatus. Look, but this is even Goat Piece goes on hiatus in goat-like ways. Goat Piece is only on hiatus because they needed a break. All right, Goat Piece has given us weekly episodes and chapters without any extended breaks.
They earn a break.
I don't know how many years. I don't know. Yeah, they earned it. You said it as I don't know how many years they have went and given us consistent chapters and consistent episodes without a break, without a stop, without a true multi-week stuff. They stop for like Christmas or maybe like a holiday, a Japanese holiday, or different situations like you're supposed to take breaks, but nothing more than that ever. And so for them to take a break, I'm happy they did because I know they're gonna come with it. Shit ain't gonna stop. I mean, you can roll your eyes, but let's look on my phone. I had our little schedule going down, but we were supposed to talk about Hunter x Hunter later. But since you rolling your eyes, let's get into your shit. You know what I'm saying? You the big Hunter x Hunter manga fan, and you rolling your eyes at Goat Piece for taking a very short hiatus.
I roll my eyes at you calling it Goat Piece.
Goat Piece. You know,
it ain't the first time you hold it, man. You shouldn't be doing all that, man.
Come on, man.
Dude, stop calling it Goat Piece.
Look, man,
it's
real
One Piece, man.
At Real Ninja
it's not
Reviews,
the Goat.
At Real Ninja Reviews, if we take a vote out of all of our members, y'all see 3 of us, it's way more than 3 of us.
And the majority rules,
we'll say that One Piece is Goat Piece at Real Ninja Reviews. Besides our own contrarian who just he's saying all this shit, but he fucking love One Piece. He's saying all this shit just to be like, oh, it ain't Goat Piece.
I'm agreeing. I like One Piece, but I don't think it's the GOAT. That's what's
better.
Look, no.
We went through this.
B-New just want to be a contrarian. He don't want to say it's Goat Piece.
Naruto/Boruto,
but we gonna
better.
But we gonna say Great Piece. Wait.
You better not ever disrespect Naruto by combining Boruto with it.
I was just
Naruto/Boruto.
No. Don't put no.
Yes.
The best manga chapter just came out in Boruto. That's it.
See, look,
you got life all the way.
We always trying to schedule shit. Like look, Smith Dog, me, I'm talking the third person right now. I try to come up with a quality schedule that we can hold on to. I even try to make timers. We've been recording for years. I've been trying to do this for years. Even this episode before we even started, I said, I got timers ready. We got our episode mapped out. We always got to do that. But we got the episode mapped out. We're going to hold to it. You know what I'm saying? We ain't. And the stuff we talk about is the stuff that was on schedule. It's just at different times. So we about to get right into this shit. We can't hold this shit off. So please continue. I just want to let the people know that this wasn't a plan.
That's fine, but y'all talking crazy. I'm disrespecting Naruto by putting Boruto. Y'all are smoking.
Let me ask you these 2 things.
Okay.
Why is Boruto put up there when majority of the stuff is not even canon?
Actually, you're kind of wrong on that. I would say about 50% of it is because they mostly in some of the manga chapters they reference some of the episodes. So I would say about 50% of it is.
But see, look, B-New, before Sean replies, because I'm the third party in this. I don't, we already know how I feel about Goat Piece. This ain't a question. This other side discussion is just what it is. But look, what Sean gonna say to you is there are numbers, and people have watched all these episodes and crunched the numbers, and they can compile how many episodes are filler and how many episodes is like canon. You know what I'm saying? It's more than 50%. Like I'm just gonna say that. Like I'm trying to, and I ain't on each side. I'm letting y'all go, but I'm just gonna say that's gonna be his response before we even finish. So
right, and on top of that, we can count how many best fight scenes in that alone. So that's canon. Like I mean,
I'm impartial, man. I mean, Goat Piece. Goat Piece.
I mean, Boruto, Momoshiki, whatever his name is with the shrink ability.
Shit, I mean, okay. Look, and I give B-New one. I got one for you in favor of your argument. One of my favorite fights was an anime fight. I don't think it was a manga fight when they fought that fake. What was the 7 swordsmen of the mist? The little young ones that stole the little relics or whatever. I know that's not. That's what I'm saying. So that's an anime only. That's a filler. That's filler. What they call it technically. The technical name is what they call it. They call it anime canon. You know what I'm saying? It's canon to the anime because it's like a part of the story. But they have the 7 swordsmen of the mist.
Anime. But they
that
normally what
that
they
Sarada
normally
fight,
do.
bro, was hard. That was like one of the best. That was one of the best Boruto. I would put that in one of the best Boruto.
Well,
fights.
what I'm saying is like they mostly when I say what I'm saying, they mostly reference it. For example, in one fight Sarada had, when you see Sarada again, for example, I forgot the manga chapter, she awakened her Sharingan, but she had all three tomos out of nowhere. But in the anime, they show you how she got those three tomos to fully matured. Because in the manga, she just does it, and all of a sudden her Sharingan was fully matured. But in the anime, she goes 1, 2, 3. You know, so that's what I'm saying. Like that's the stuff that they show in the Boruto anime,
Right.
compared to the
But
manga.
the majority
I'm not
rules, though,
saying
dog.
all of the,
But I gotta keep it with you. Majority rules, bro. Like, I mean, you can personally like it. That's your prerogative. But
I mean, even if you say the Boruto manga is an A, you know what I'm saying? That's when you put everything in together. You're talking about the artwork, the story, how many chapters they release, how often, how satisfying it is when they release. And then you combine that with the same feelings about the anime. I feel like the anime score is going to drop that manga score down. So even if you call it the manga A and you call the anime a C, that's being friendly. All right, call it a C. You know what I'm saying? That bring it down to a B. Ain't nothing about Go Piece a B. Manga A. Look where they at right now in the story. Are you caught up on the manga on One Piece right now?
yeah.
Story's hard right now. Is it not?
mm-hmm.
Am I tripping? I'm not over exaggerating that. It's not an
No,
intriguing
it's a
story.
nice. I mean, it's a good story. I'm not saying it's
But okay. And then answer me this: did they not just come out of an absolute fucking classic ass art? I'm talking about like leading up to this one. Was it not a classic? Is Wano not considered a classic art?
I mean, I guess it would be considered a classic.
Right. Okay. So you say that's just two of the past arcs. So we got two. So we got a great, amazing arc that's going on right now, currently, manga wise. Right. Great. Vegapunk. This shit is the information we finding out from this Vegapunk arc is whoa. We finding out the background about Zoro. You know what I'm saying? We finding the background about a whole. I don't want to mess up. I'm not trying to spoil it for anybody. So we finding all that out. That's current. That's what's currently in the manga right now. And then in the previous arc where the anime is, you getting some of the best shit that you gonna get on anime, like period. And that's just the previous two. Let's say let's be fair, because we talking about GOAT conversation. We're not talking about this is what's good and what's great. We talking about greatest of all time. Bruh, let's go back. You can go back. I can just literally just say, let's go back 3 arcs, maybe even 4. You know what I'm saying? Each one of them arcs are going to be amazing or great.
Right? All right, but this is what I'll say, that some of them arcs, like Dressrosa arc, that was a little too goddamn long.
Okay. Too long don't make it not great. So I mean,
no, I'm not saying it's not
it's
good. I'm just saying
I give you that. It's too many.
But it
was
was
too
just
many flashbacks.
It felt like it dragged on at some point where it's just like, oh my god. It's kind of like how I personally like.
You can almost say it's convoluted.
Yeah, like I personally, one of my favorite arcs in One Piece is the Skypedia arc, but a lot of One Piece fans hate that arc. Like a lot of One Piece people hate that arc. They be like, this arc was stupid. But I'm like the only One Piece fan that actually, are the minority that actually enjoy.
It's about 50-50 in within
I thought
like the
arc
fanhood.
was quite enjoyable.
I didn't like it either.
I thought it was regular. I didn't feel any way towards it. But what we learned, as we all know, Sean didn't like it. B knew you loved it, and I was kind of in the middle. I'm like, it's all right. Like, look, the crazy thing is, and this is why it's GOAT piece, we all 3 of us got literally different opinions about that same arc, right? But yet we find out hundreds of episodes later how important that was and what we all learned from that. You know what I'm saying? I think that one the same one we learned. No, I was thinking about the stretched out. Well, it was like a stretched out planet that they went to earlier in One Piece. And I think that was going there, heading there.
Skypedia was in the sky, and they had like
they had to get shot up into the little thing, right?
They had to go up.
They had to follow the folk.
There was information,
but it was great though. It was great. But I'm saying this information that led into the more contemporary episodes. That's what I'm saying.
And yeah,
is that not?
I mean, One Piece is good at that,
bro.
I will never take that away from One Piece, because the way that he drops foreshadow stuff, and then he'll foreshadow it, and then it may come back 50 chapters later or 50 episodes later,
and
it pop up.
And to capitalize on that, like the start of Wano started when Kaido fell from Skypedia.
Mm.
When he landed, when Kid ran into him.
Yep. Right, and they had to go back and explain that part.
From One Piece. I mean, it's been going on for over 30 years, so obviously it's a great show. I'm just saying, I think the Naruto, Boruto, Ninja series is just a little better. I think they have better fight scenes and they have better storytelling to some extent. That's what I'm saying.
All right. I mean, look,
there's a lot of ass. I enjoy Naruto. It's one of my favorite too, but it's a lot of ass pulling. They don't explain stuff better, so I'm just gonna go ahead and disagree to disagree.
And what we disagreeing on, and what we trying to say is that Boruto is actually dragging down Naruto. That's what we trying to say. Like we not bashing Naruto nowhere. Me and Sean ain't bashing Naruto nowhere, because Naruto, if Gold Piece is one, Naruto for me without question would be two. Like without question.
Let me say this, bro. Let us jump into manga now, please, because
go ahead, G.
The episode that dropped, not the episode, but you know what I mean. The manga for Boruto. I think if they keep making chapters like they made the chapter that came out today, it will turn that shit all the way around. Because see what I done there, turn that shit around. But hey, if y'all ain't read it, man, listen. What Momoshiki said came to fruition about Boruto losing everything. And I didn't know there was I'm not gonna go into complete detail, but it literally happened. It said it like exactly how he said it was gonna happen.
So like we don't want to mess it up for too many people, but this is why we was talking about the hiatus situation, because what they're leading up to is the time skip we all been waiting for. Everybody who fucking with Boruto has been waiting on the moment where the anime and the manga was gonna catch up to that point in the anime where they show Kawaki and Boruto getting down fighting. You know what I'm saying? We all been waiting on that shit. We all been waiting, like all of us.
And then on top of that too, the manga got to be so far out from the anime to come out. So
you got to cut. So that's where we at. So you know what I'm saying? So that's what I'm saying. One Piece's hiatus is very short, and this is for just right now, couple weeks, few weeks, which is please take y'all time. Shit, take another few weeks if y'all need to. Y'all fucking deserve it. Okay, but Boruto's hiatus is about to be a little bit more important to the franchise, because they're forwarding everything, so that the manga about to jump forward. That means the anime got to catch up. But Sean said this chapter was amazing, which I haven't even read it all. I've seen the reviews, and I got to catch up. I'm a few chapters back, so I want to catch up before I actually read the chapter itself, even though I know what happens.
B, let me ask something. Hold on, Marcus. Let me interject real fast.
No, you good.
I ain't get to talk to you about it, but did you read the chapter today?
Of course.
What did you think?
I read it actually before.
I read it yesterday too, but what did you think?
Oh, I mean, all I'm gonna say is it was an amazing chapter.
But did it have you some like what the fuck moment for you?
Yeah, no. Well, I would say with all the foreshadowing and stuff, it was a what the fuck, because of the simple fact is what they call. I see it's hard for me to say what I want to say because I don't want to spoil it.
But we can just talk later.
It's too early. Yeah. Look, tell the people y'all got actual review of the chapters that y'all do every month. You know what I'm saying? Fuck with us.
We definitely gonna have to talk about.
Fuck with us.
The two slacks and be new manga reviews. Check it out.
I'm not going for the disrespect, dog.
But we definitely need to review it, because I do have a lot to say about that chapter, and it was quite amazing. But that's why I'm saying like Boruto, Naruto, because just to interject on when you said that they're like it's on a hiatus, so that slot is moving to old school Naruto. So all the old school Naruto fans, they're recreating. I don't know if they're remaking it or showing newer things about Naruto, old school
Yeah.
Naruto, but they are making some new episodes of Naruto in
I
the style
hope
of Naruto.
I hope it just be like episodes of like the hype, memorable episodes, like the Gaara and Rock Lee fight,
No, no, no,
the
no,
Naruto
no.
and Sasuke
They
fight.
said totally new. These is totally new, so it's not gonna be. I'm guessing. I'm hoping. What we guessing is gonna be
If
stuff
they're
that
saying
push the
totally
story forward.
new, it
I don't know
could
how.
be it could be when Kakashi, like example is when Kakashi was Hokage and Naruto and them. It could be episodes like that.
Or it could be when they did that vote about like who would get their own arc. Could it be that?
But they said
Yeah.
from what I've read is they said original Naruto, so it wouldn't be Kakashi Hokage because he was the sixth, and that was Shippuden. So they said original Naruto. So I'm
Right, that's
thinking
what I'm saying. The original
orange and
characters
blue,
when they're older.
little Naruto. And I'm thinking, no, I'm talking about not Naruto Shippuden. You thinking Shippuden. Shippuden is teenage Naruto. We talking about little Naruto. That's what I'm taking from it. They didn't say Naruto Shippuden. They said original Naruto. And they keep showing how they promoting it and what they talking about. They showing believe it. Like, you know what I'm saying? That's what they showing. They not
I'm
showing
talking about kid Naruto.
Yes.
I was talking about adult Naruto before he became Hokage. That's what I was referring to.
Yeah. No, but I'm talking
Like
about
when
the new
Kakashi
episodes.
was a sixth Hokage and
Yeah.
before he became the Hokage.
Yeah, I know
Like
exactly
little
what you're talking
side
about.
missions.
That would
that you
be
was talking
hard.
about.
You look, see, you speak in my language because I always anytime they showing the ninjas doing ninja missions, you know what I'm saying, outside of the village. That's my thing. It's only a couple caveats. Ninja missions and outside of the village hidden the leaf. If you showing that, you got my attention. That's why I wasn't shitting on. And in some of these episodes that we did previously, I was giving praise to the Boruto anime, even though they was filler. I don't know if they was filler and consider anime canon, but some of them shits was good. I want to see watching Kawaki after he joined Team 7. I watched a few of them. Them shits was entertaining. So, but that's me. That's everybody got, you know what I'm saying, them shit that they like.
But
I
I mean,
like
yeah,
ninja
you said old
missions. I
school.
like that shit. So I wouldn't
No,
be
that's one of the main things about Naruto / Boruto. Mostly but Naruto did it a little bit more than Boruto in the sense that, Naruto was about, the cycle of hatred. That's what it was about. Of stopping the cycle of hatred and shinobi's worth, right? And they're not, like, I should say, ninjas being tools of war. Boruto, because of how, what happened in Naruto, is more about technology and gods. That's what it's about.
But
So that's
see,
why you
but
don't see
see,
too much ninja missions and stuff,
but
because they
see,
kind of shift.
and that's why it's whack. And then I want to say whack. Let me not be disrespectful. That's why it ain't number one in my book because you start
That's
talking
where the
about
two storylines
aliens.
shift.
You know what I'm saying? You start talking about aliens. You start talking about like some of the little tropes that they use to keep the story going. Not a fan. But look, so we gonna put a placeholder there because y'all gonna go into depth about Boruto and Dragon Ball manga and y'all in our I'm saying y'all reviews of it. So but yeah, no, we about to talk about Dragon Ball. Look, we about to segue into gaming. I'm trying to figure out if I want to segment and stop right here, stop this recording right here, or just keep on rolling on through.
Keep going.
I'm thinking in terms of editing, which one is easiest.
We talking right now. You basically can stop right there and just pick up.
Yeah,
That's true.
If you stop right here, you could just cut out this little part and then combine the next clip together if that's what you want to do.
I ain't cutting this. I'm just gonna split it and we keep it real ninja reviews. No, all right. So, the plan was I'm gonna tell y'all I like having fun. And plus, I'm sitting here starting to buzz a little bit. So look, the plan was to end our anime manga hiatus little discussion on Dragon Ball, right? Even though they not on hiatus and shit. So, but anyway, I was going to do Dragon Ball and pick it back up here, and we gonna do that. We gonna pick up gaming news. We're gonna throw our little news sound on right here. Boom. All right.
You already you were just always on boom.
That's my shit. So look, we go. No, I got to give myself audio cues, man. Come on, man. I'm not being shy about these editing responsibilities. You know what I mean? So look, Get myself audio cues. So that was gonna give me the cue to throw in that news sound. And the news sound, because we got some breaking news on anime gaming side.
What's the
Look,
breaking news then, bro?
background. Check my background out. Look, Dragon Ball Budokai Tenkaichi has been announced. A new one. All right. So for the fans of the franchise, this is for y'all. They show a trailer. I'm trying to figure out if I'm gonna post a video here or not. You know what I mean? Y'all can find it yourselves. But basically, all it shows, what's important is it show the Dragon Ball Budokai Tenkaichi engine, I guess, if you want to say it. And then they show Goku go Super Saiyan Blue. And so at a live event at a con where they premiered this trailer, people went nuts. You know, the moment they seen, you know, Super Saiyan Blue Goku, because that meant that the series was moving into, you know what I'm saying, Dragon Ball Super. So the shit should say Dragon Ball Super Budokai Tenkaichi. Technically, if we're going by numbers, it would be 4. We don't know if that's going to be the case. So we would just say that the franchise, I'm gonna keep beating y'all upside the head with it, so y'all get this pronunciation right and y'all saying it right. Dragon Ball Budokai Tenkaichi. All right, new shit dropped. It's coming out. No dates given. No real information given. Some cutscene animations is shown, and that's about it. And everybody, you know, lost it.
Yeah, I mean that's cool, but what's exciting about Dragon Ball fighting game, honestly, where you know they're gonna have like 6 versions of Gohan, 6 versions of Goku, 6 versions of Vegeta, 2 versions of Piccolo, 1 version of Krillin, and then all the new characters like Jiren, Hit,
Hitter.
yeah, Hit, maybe Beerus, Golden Frieza. I mean,
They put
come on,
everybody.
man.
Come on, it's Dragon Ball. It
Man,
ain't that
I
many
mean,
characters. They gonna put everybody.
Man, listen, Budokai Tenkaichi put in the worst characters in Dragon Ball Z history. So you can expect anybody new that they show. You can expect Monaka can be in the game. So they even
that
had
is true.
they had
Good
Kui
point.
in the game. Anybody you say ain't gonna be speculation. They're gonna be on that game. So
look, let's let
They
everybody
had
know.
Kid Oob on that game. He couldn't do nothing.
So look,
I like Kid Oob though.
the importance what Budokai, what Tenkaichi brought to the Dragon Ball fighting franchise was serious graphics to the 3D fighting mechanics. All right, this was the first game where you truly within a 3D environment could fly around and fight people. It was like kind of like a third person over the shoulder. Look, I think they copied it. They copy off Resident Evil 4 with that over the shoulder shit too. You know what I'm saying? Probably we had to look at the dates and look at how it's going, but I'm sure it was inspired. One of them inspired the other. It had to. Well, that's a generalization. Let me not even say that. Look, we just put 2 and 2 together. Look, so Tenkaichi brought that 3D third person, fast pace, powering up, charging up the key, meteor hits, combos, beam battles, all of those concepts. Some of those were new, you know what I'm saying? Were first brought there. Some of them were introduced in some previous Dragon Ball games on PS1 and Super Nintendo and in the
Dragon
arcade.
Ball GT Final about.
It's a bunch of them, man. It's been a bunch of Dragon Ball games. So look, but Tenkaichi holds a special place in a lot of people's hearts, and they announced a new one. So that's what I wanted to get to. Let y'all know that. So we hit on that. Look, yo, previous episode we brought up the announcement of the Suicide Squad Kills the Justice League, right? We showed the gameplay and we was kind of critical of it, and I'm gonna show a clip of that too right here. So critical of that, we said what we had to say. We had strong feelings about the gameplay. It didn't seem like it was sustainable to us. And then we get the announcement thereafter. It's getting the Sonic treatment, bro. It's getting, thankfully, the nerddom, the community has shamed these developers and these publishers into not releasing this BS to us the way it is. You know what I'm saying? Let me not even get into my opinion. Sean, how you feel about it right now? And I'll get into mine because I've been talking for a minute. Go ahead.
Mine funny because it's like today is the age of fan bullying producers of these games to change stuff because it's like
For the better. For the better.
it's for the better. But as me and you was having a conversation earlier about like it's no way you can completely change the game entirely. You can only hope you can salvage the game because that shit look like a Gears of War type deal.
They're like a third person looter shooter. Let's be real. Like it's clearly got some aspects, but it looked like a looter shooter, and that was not what we was expecting.
It was reminding me of Gears of War Borderlands.
Yeah,
we probably trying a new gameplay. And it was like, let's try this, because normally that's what they do. They don't always want to do the same thing, so they normally change it. But fans ain't gonna like it too much unless it's some unreal about it.
I seen people comparing it to a lot of different terrible games, and what somebody said was it looked like for some reason they took a whole bunch of notes from Avengers and roll with that shit. It looked like they just assumed that Avengers was gonna be successful. Y'all know here at Real Ninja Reviews, y'all citizens, y'all here, y'all know, and we don't hate on shit too much unless we have to. I try not to hate on nobody's work because people put in hard work for this shit to make this shit happen. All right, Avengers was not it. You know what I'm saying? I'm not even a hater of it. I played a lot of it. I completed it. I even played some of the Black Panther. I had to play that Wakanda. That shit was beautiful. It looked good, but the game and the gameplay loop was not it. So it just was not it. So
they should have did a Black Panther Wakanda years ago, open world.
And that's actually coming. Ooh, I'm about to digress. And again, inebriation is kicking in. They actually did have an announcement that they were making a one-player Black Panther game. Ooh, coming up. So look, okay. Besides that, Suicide Squad took notes for some reason from Avengers, which was a failed game franchise.
They should have did X-Men Legends.
It could have been a lot, bro. They could have
throw all these suggestions out, man. Come on, man.
You right.
At the end of the day, it's like you cheating off somebody who putting the wrong answers on the test. Like
this shit Suicide Squad looks terrible. Like Suicide Squad
Avengers.
Yeah, Suicide Squad looks as terrible as like the original Sonic looked before they shamed them into changing the imagery of Sonic. But at least you could change the imagery of Sonic. You can't fundamentally change the skeleton and the framework of a game.
Entire gameplay.
You cannot. Like Sean said, because we read some of the same articles and some of the same sources. They were saying they paused the game. Right. So they halted the date. They pushed the date back, officially pushed the date back. But we saying my whole thing was like, you can't, unless you're gonna say I'm about to scrap this whole game and we about to start this shit over, and then y'all give us another 3 years to develop this game. Unless they saying that, then whatever changes they making, it ain't gonna change too much. It's just gonna put a nice little coat of paint on some bullshit, some nonsense. You know what I'm saying? Look, I call myself. So they messing up.
That's
man,
why
right?
I said they should have took notes from X-Men Legends.
They had to take notes from X. They could have took notes from their goddamn self with Rocksteady being what it is. People, I'm gonna go back to this again, like we talked about on the last episode. People shitted on Gotham Knights, bruh. Shitted on Gotham Knights because it wasn't an Arkham sequel, because it wasn't exactly like Arkham. Because it wasn't exactly like I'm talking about they shitted on Gotham Knights. We not about to act like this shit didn't happen. This was a few months ago. All right. Now what we looking at Suicide Squad, made by the same developers that did the Arkham series, and it looked like a whole different game. It looked terrible. This shit looked worse than Gotham Knights. Gotham Knights holds more true to the Bat family than the Suicide Squad game holds true to Rocksteady's history of the Arkham series. Let me say that.
I was just saying, I only said X-Men Legends because I want another X-Men Legend game. That game was dope.
I mean, you've been talking about B-News. Look, for y'all, B-News has been talking about a sequel to X-Men Legends for 15 years plus at this point. X-Men Legends came out what year? 2000, like what?
I think
like,
I mean, they had a sequel.
Yeah, he got X-Men Legends too.
Then it turned into Marvel.
Yeah, then you got Marvel Ultimate Alliance 1, 2, and 3. Oh, you got to switch and still ain't get Marvel Ultimate Alliance 3.
I heard it was Ultimate Alliance 3 wasn't good.
Who told you that?
Yeah, I saw reviews.
Who? Okay.
Who?
Wait. You gonna listen to reviews over your podcast mates, your homies, your brothers from another?
Nah,
You know what I'm saying?
man. I
No,
just like
no. What he said to me this week. Yeah, I believe he would listen to a reviewer over us.
Oh yeah, he said fuck us, right? You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Fuck us. Fuck what we think. We both got the game. We both really like the game. It's a long ass game. We just ain't played. I haven't finished it. I'm probably about halfway through with it. It's a lot of game.
We like almost done.
Are we? It's a lot of game. It's a lot of game. It's a dope ass game that didn't get the love that it deserved because it's on Switch. Let me just say that.
that's probably why, because it was only for the Switch.
And
I
they
do
did it
remember
right.
that.
It felt like Ultimate Alliance 2, for better or for worse, except smoother and looked a little bit better in terms of like the cell shading and stuff. But look, man, look. So we didn't hit. We hit on Budokai. We hit on Suicide Squad. Oh yeah, I was supposed to talk about Shredder being on Call of Duty. There you go.
You just
Beaton. Got
did.
some information. Right, just hit on that. I didn't say I was supposed to show Wulong love. I'm not about to like stroke Wulong on here because I understand that shit ain't for everybody.
But no, fuck that. I'm gonna talk about it real quick, man.
But it's gonna segue. What he about to say, we gonna segue into our main conversation for this episode. Go ahead.
So last time we talked about Wulong, I played the demo and I said it was like Elden Ring Dynasty Warriors, and we was getting beat up by yellow turbans. So I got the game. Smitty got the game. So long story short,
Game Pass.
we both was playing it pretty late. It was like almost like 4 a.m. Like,
you're talking about release day. Let me make sure.
Yeah,
make sure
yeah.
y'all know. Okay, day of release on Game
so
Pass.
the first boss that night I didn't beat him, but I stopped playing it because I was like tired and stuff. So Smitty beat him.
How long you fight him? How many times?
The game finished around 2:00. It was already done, but I probably fought him like 16, 17 times. I ain't get mad though. I just was trying to figure the game out. So I took a few days, you know what I'm saying, watching videos and stuff like that. And Smitty like, man, come on, man. I want to play the co-op. You gotta beat him. So like he did, like, you know what I'm saying? We just talking shit like, man, you ain't gonna play when you get home. Listen, as soon as I got home, I lost the first time and I beat him the second time. No sweat. So he having fun embarking on adventures, but
you glossing over the positive reinforcement that I was hoping and the encouragement that went into this shit, because any of y'all that played this not easy ass game. Yeah, okay, but yeah. Go.
So as time we having fun on this game, playing it, whatever. I start noticing people every time I told people I was playing it, I always get the same response. Man, F this game. Man, F this game. And then I start seeing online that nobody got past the first boss.
Okay, let me tell you, I will piggyback on that. So look, after I beat the first boss, I went through my own painstaking situation. The first night I didn't beat him. Like I wasn't even done with Harry Potter yet. I said, look, I'm gonna finish Harry Potter before I get into Wulong. And right there is going to get into the inspiration behind our main conversation tonight. And I want to give a huge shout out to our homegirl. Her look, her name on Facebook and in the UAL group is Smash Lee. All right, her first name Smash, last name Lee, Lee. So shout out to the homegirl Smash Lee, and I'm gonna make sure I'm gonna clip this and send it to her because I told her I would. So we was talking about, I went and put my cape on and did some social media. So y'all know how I get. Y'all know, the citizens know, the citizens who listen know. Y'all know I get on social media and battle people sometimes just because, battle of wits. You know what I'm saying? I like that shit. Keep a nigga sharp. So we was on a post, on a post on somebody who was hating on Harry Potter post. I finished Harry Potter to play Wulong. I'm saying all that to say that I couldn't believe that somebody was posting about taking an L on the game, taking an L on purchasing the game. And a homegirl smashed. He said, shit, I'll take my L in private. You know what I'm saying? I ain't about to, you know what I'm saying? I ain't about to post about the shit. You know, I felt the same way and I agree. And I say that because Wulong, when I beat that boss after that, when I fought it, I knew that was like a barrier that was going to be a barrier for people. I played Elden Ring and Dark Souls, and I'm going to get into my worst game purposes. We're going to get into some stuff in a minute. I played them games. I know how difficult they can be. I knew that this boss on Wulong was definitely a gatekeeper and was definitely going to be a barrier for people. For those next couple days, I can't tell you how many Twitch streams I watched. A motherfucker struggling. I loved it. I literally loved it. It was enjoyable. People thought shit was sweet. They was in there. They going to, oh yeah, Wulong Fallen Dynasty. Haha, Game Pass about to be a good time. You know what I'm saying? Get on that shit, thinking it's Dynasty Warriors. Wrong. You know what I'm saying? They're getting their ass beat. They think it's shit sweet. It's all good. Ha ha ha. Until they lose about like 6 or 7 times. You know what I'm saying? Then shit ain't cute no more. Motherfuckers is sweating. Motherfuckers is angry, hungry, frustrated, anxious.
I seen a dude smash his whole controller.
I ain't seen nobody break nothing. I just seen people struggle. I seen people struggle and try to laugh about it. You know what I'm saying? They was like, I'm having fun. You know what I'm saying? Nah, wasn't none of that. So look, that first boss is a gatekeeper to the game. If you can beat the first boss, you can play the game because the game is that. It's difficult. It don't get any too much more difficult than normal. Besides, niggas start like attacking you faster and they attacks do more damage. It's the same game. You got to parry everything. It's the same game, but it ain't easy. So, with that being said, be new. I'm about to pass this shit to you, and we about to go into our main conversation, which was brought to us, and I'm gonna say it again, brought to us by our homegirl Smash Lee from our homegirl Trish's Instagram follow page, group page. I'm sorry, group page, not follow page. We got a follow page, group page, Urban Anime Lounge. If y'all in the anime,
Facebook.
Follow them on Facebook, follow them on Instagram, but Facebook, the Facebook group is popping. So look, in our Facebook group, in the Facebook group, UAL Urban Anime Lounge, the homegirl Smash Lee, we was going back and forth, and she inspired me to come bring this question to y'all. You know what I'm saying? Be new, you gonna get it first. You know what I'm saying? What is your worst game purchase that you've made? You can go old school or contemporary, or you can go old school and contemporary. You know what I'm saying?
I'm gonna go old school because I remember this game.
Go ahead.
Off the top of my head, it was a PlayStation 1 game. I think it was 1998. Damn, that's a long ass time.
Shit,
God
yeah.
Damn.
Man.
And it was like the cover, the game cover to me looked dope as F, right? It looked dope. The game is called Reloaded. So I'm sitting there fiending for this game.
No. Okay, I'm sorry. Go ahead. Go ahead, please.
I was fiending for this game, right? The moment I bought this game, it wasn't what I thought it was. It was a shooting game, but the way it looked, it had me fooled because of how it was advertised. The cover looks sweet, the artwork looks sweet. I'm like, hell yeah, I'm about to get this motherfucking game. I mean, mother freaking game. As soon as I got it, person put it in, and I'm like, what the hell is this? I was salty. I paid money for that. Well, yeah, I paid money for that, and I was kind of mad that I had to spend some money on that.
Yo,
Smith, you got something to say?
Yo,
so.
Look, this is about to be like our Instagram thumb. This is about to be my Instagram thumbnail picture. This is a genuine reaction. I can't believe you just said that. Reloaded. You said Reloaded, right?
Yes.
Okay. The thing is, get this. Reloaded is one of my favorite games of all time. All right.
Ain't that the one with the clown dude?
It's a bunch of different random characters.
No, wait, never mind.
It's a bunch of different characters. But look, first off, you got to listen to the name Reloaded. It's a sequel. All right. So you bought a sequel for the first time. Look, that game is one of my favorite, most slept on games of all time. And you bought it and you said you hated it. I played the first Loaded. The first game was called Loaded. Right. It was, but what it is be new. It's a top down. It's a top down, like third person. It's not third person, obviously. It's a top down shooter in the likes of the game Robotron. All right. Think of kind of Robotron, except you have to go through multiple different levels in the sense of like the boards, the platforms kind of change. Robotron, you was kind of in one little square and you would, fight the people and then go to the next level.
Yeah.
On this game, you would move and traverse to the next level yourself because it was the next system, the next generation up. But Reloaded was bloody. It was basically took place like in a psych ward. The story was they were supposed to be psych patients that like broke out of the jail basically and was fucking shooting everybody and going fucking nuts. And all these different psychopaths got all these different powers. I can't believe you ain't like that.
Hell no.
Man, Loaded 1 came out on PlayStation. Reloaded came out on PlayStation. I never forget. Shout out to my homie Keith. Brian was one of my first friends I met at school. Keith was one of my first friends I had at the crib. Keith was living, he had moved, and when I was in first or second grade, he had moved to Cincinnati. Family went to Cincinnati, went to go visit him. We rented Reloaded, and we rented Reloaded because I played Loaded at my neighbor's house. All right, that's crazy. You said, man, I'm sorry, bro. That's
I
wow how that works.
I was like, dude,
that's
what
crazy.
Now, what was your worst game, bro?
Who, me? Worst game?
Yeah.
I got 2. So, and they both kind of old school, and they both not even bad games. It was just bad choices for me, and it go into me. I'm gonna make sure I ain't shitting on them. Look, 1, GameCube, Phantasy Star Online. Bro,
I could have told you that.
So look, but it's so much wrong, and it ain't even so much wrong with the game. That's more so is so much wrong with my like reading comprehension at the time because I was like I was like 14, 15, and I was like I didn't put 2 and 2 together. But the thing is that ties both of my worst game purchases together was that was a similar theme through both of those games, and I'm gonna tie it together. So look, Fantasy Star Online, GameCube. I knew it was an RPG. You know what I'm saying? I knew it was like a lot of dialogue and shit, but the online part, I was like, I get to play online. My ignorant ass, I didn't know nothing about the Ethernet or the internet adapter for the GameCube. I didn't know. Clearly, I knew about the internet and knew what it was, and we had our dial-up stuff and all that. But look, I didn't know nothing about the adapters for the GameCube and how to play video games online. I was reading about it. I'm like, I want to play this shit online with other people and do all this different shit. And they had all the multiplayer shit. I'm like, I get to play with a whole bunch of people online. That was a Fantasy Star Online. I was with it. So look, I was so disappointed. And next day it wasn't because the game was whack. It was because I was whack and I didn't read it right. You know what I'm saying? So I give it that. Fantasy Star Online, GameCube. Old school worst purchase. Second old school worst purchase was, and it kind of refers to this to Wulong a little bit, but was Dark Souls, the first Dark Souls. I was in college when this happened. 2000. Look, undergrad, bro. Sean, you probably remember this. I bought Dark Souls for my PlayStation 3. I read about the game for months. This was okay. Both of my purchases made me learn very valuable lessons in this game and shit. And as being a gamer and learning how to anticipate games, how to differently anticipate games. Fantasy Star Online made me learn that I better have the right equipment for the game that I want to play. Biggest one, right? Dark Souls was, nigga, you need to read a little bit more. I was in college. I was in undergrad. Like I was at the top of my like academic fucking pursuits at that moment, bruh. I didn't know the game was as difficult as it was. They said like, oh, it's a difficult game. It's gonna be hard. It's gonna be probably more difficult than any game you ever play. You know me, I'm like what 21 years old. You know what I'm saying? I'm like, fuck that, nigga. You know what I'm saying? I can play any game I want. You know, I'm gonna win on anything. You know what I'm saying? Bought that game, bro. I think I got it early because I got it at CNC Games in Bowling Green, Ohio. Same place where I got the early release of Modern Warfare 2, original Xbox 360 Modern Warfare 2, amongst other games, early release. So bought the game, played the shit, got beat up on for about 2, 3, 4 hours straight, kept playing it, learned what the game was. I gave it a real chance. You know what I'm saying? And then realized the shit wasn't for me and realized what it was. You know, you die, you start all over. You got to save it at these little spots. I wasn't with that shit. So the game wasn't bad, but worst purchase for me, by far worst purchase, those 2. But without question, contemporary shit, most contemporary, I'm about to go into an Anthem. Anthem, by far worst purchase of a game.
Well, mine ain't gonna be too lengthy like that, but Shaq Fu. That pissed me off greatly. Like
what system?
Sega, man. Like
Okay.
Like it was a day. It was like my mom did some like Jedi mind trick. We was at KB Toys and she inadvertently asked me what game did I want. But luckily, Save X-Men Clone Wars came with my Sega. So, but I'm an avid fighter game dude, but that game without a doubt went out of its way to make you not be able to do special moves like the typical Hadouken in any fighting game. That's with any character you can do a move back, corner, forward, down, corner. You know what I'm saying? Stuff like that. Shaq Fu, no. You just the whole time just kick, low kick, sweep kick. No. And my second one would have to be the Dragon Ball Z game on PS2.
Which one?
With the one that was co-op.
Legends.
Oh, yeah.
The one where you do the one where you do the special move, your special, and the screen to go dark.
What was that? Right, the co-op.
No, is it Dragon Ball Z Sagas?
Yes.
Sagas, not Legends. Legends was a whole other game, but yeah, Sagas.
That game was trash. Like
because if I remember correctly,
worst purchase. Sagas, that's what the is. Worst purchase. That was your worst.
Yeah, it's his worst purchase. I mean, I understand why though, because Sagas, you pretty much go ahead.
Dog shit, man. It's dog shit, and then you gotta
I fucked with it. I fucked with Sagas, bro, for what it was.
Man, as soon as we did the co-op stuff, you can have Super Saiyans and shit, and y'all both Trunks. And the whole screen going black. No.
Yeah, like you took a while to go Super Saiyan. You got to go to the Frieza saga, and then it ends at the Cell saga after you beat the game. You're like, man, what the?
Dude, yeah, but on top of that, hold on, Anthem's on there too. Anthem, no doubt. Like, I'm in this robot mech suit flying around like Tony Stark. Wrong.
That's it.
Wrong. Oh. Honorable mention, the very first Dynasty Warriors game on PS1.
Disagree. Oh, with the first
game?
one? Yeah, the very first one. Okay, right. I'm thinking the very first one that I got down with and really messed with the series was on PlayStation 2, and it was a one-player game. My only complaint was that it wasn't co-op.
Because listen, when I stayed away from Dynasty Warriors 3 and 4 and all of them, because when I seen because off the strength of the first one, I'm like, this is a fighting game and this is whack. Until I seen somebody playing it, and I'm like, oh, what game is this? Hey, you just killed 300 dudes. What the fuck?
Yeah, Dynasty with PlayStation 2 with Dynasty Warriors and Time Splitters. It was like two like genres that we've seen we ain't seen shit like Dynasty Warriors before, like how they did it on PlayStation, but we've seen first person shooters. But that Time Splitter shit on PS2, that shit, I put those two together because I kind of played them at like close to the same time. That Dynasty Warriors 2 and then Time Splitters PlayStation 2 shit, fucking 7th grade, fucking shit changed my life, bro. Like, changed my life. So yeah, no. So
I could find another one PlayStation game.
You ain't got no contemporary ones. You ain't got no more like no newer ones. What you waste your money on personally?
Some newer ones. No, actually, I don't think I had a game where I was just like, besides, I mean, the only game I thought was trash, and then I finally was like, okay, I can get into this now, was Elden Rings, but I just learned it was the character I picked and the build I was doing, because I don't know what the fuck build. I was like,
so you was the problem.
Yeah, it was me, because the build that I wanted to do, I didn't understand it. Like, I didn't understand. Yeah. Smitty was explaining, when y'all explained me, I'm like, I don't get it, because I wasn't listening.
Yeah, he wasn't ready. I mean, you wasn't ready. You gotta be ready.
Yeah, I wanted to use fire. So when you was explaining about intelligence and faith, I'm like, yeah, okay. But now
I gotta be honest with y'all, man. I think I have a lot more bad purchases because remember the Nintendo Wii?
I mean,
90%
of it. I got a whole bunch too. I mean, I wasn't trying to, you know what I'm saying? I take gambles on games. I take gambles on games because I've also taken gambles on games and won them shits. You know what I'm saying? I've hit some random game lotteries where I just picked games out of bins back in the day on the 64, the GameCube, the Sega.
I know I have some.
And
I just
won, like, this game is great. You know what I'm saying? So because of that experience, I pick shit up and I buy it and I play it. And I take my L's in silence. You know what I'm saying? If the shit whack, like I'm just like, damn, I fucked up. But look, I got one. Most of mine be obvious though. The two I named, those was fucking obvious. Like those was more so like me, like gameplay. I mean, the game wasn't bad. I got one that game kind of bad, and I knew better, but I did the shit to be funny. Most recent, bought a NBA 2K21 on the Nintendo Switch. As bad as you think it would be, it was worse. You know what I'm saying? I ain't gotta go into no detail. It is as bad as you can imagine NBA 2K on the NBA Switch to be. It's about as bad as I imagine Harry Potter is gonna be on the Switch. Jesus. I can't even imagine. I can't imagine how that's gonna work. I just can't imagine. Jesus.
That's actually funny.
No, it's a real thing though. It's coming out this summer.
No, I'm just saying it's funny that you was like, you can't even imagine that. You just remind me of all them 2K days where you was trying to build your character and he would just dribble off his foot.
Hey, y'all gotta give me time for this one because I had a 2K rant because I'm done with 2K because the simple fact of the matter is this: we already know this.
You closing us out. You closing us out with this one. Go ahead.
Yeah, because year after year we buy this game. Now I got to the complete point where you're gonna have to invest $100 and probably a couple $100 to get your dude to a 99. No. I'm sorry, Ronnie 2K.
Sorry.
I'm not doing it no more. Because you're not about to hold me yet again. But out of my dollars just to be able to just score and then on top of that, you made me go through hoops and ladders just to be able to use my VC for stuff. So nah, I'm not about to spend $5 to buy some Jordans to look crispy on the game virtually. I'm not about to spend $30 just to have my gear tight. No. So this last 2K was my farewell. And because no, I'm not paying the $5.
You better than me. I ain't buy this one. And y'all know I didn't have every 2K. B New, let me give credit to B New. B New was the way I played the first 2K because he was the only nigga I knew with a Dreamcast. 7th grade. You know what I'm saying? Burndale Junior High School, Toledo, Ohio. Shout out. So look, B New ain't go to Burndale. He don't get no shout out for that. He get a shout out for having a 2K. But look, so I've owned every single 2K since 2008. I want to say 2008 or 2009, whichever one that one where was it Kevin Garnett? Either Kevin Garnett or Chris Paul.
Where he like
360. That? I can't remember which one. Yeah, it was like 08, 09, some one of them seasons. Ever since I bought every single one from there. I had B New had 2K and then 2K1. And then 2K2, I had a PlayStation 2, 2K2, 2K3 and stuff with Ben Wallace and Iverson and Ben Wallace and stuff. All that came out. I played those too. I didn't buy it this year. I refused to get in my money and be stressed out to make a character and then go online and for a motherfucker to cheese me with like back and forths and random ass fall away threes. That's just I can't stop.
And yeah, you're not about to hit a backflip and shoot a three, then hit a backflip and then go in. Nah.
I mean, that don't even make me mad more so than the move.
No, that makes me mad
to get open and then shoot the shot. And I'm like trying to play real basketball. I'm like, yeah, nigga, D up. You know what I'm saying? I think I'm playing some defense and then get like, nigga don't even do no dribble moves. Don't move the right control stick at all. No dribble moves, no nothing. Just dribble back and forth a couple different times to where I got to chase him. Then come off a pick and then shoot a three in my mid.
I mean, they clustered it with that. I mean, old school, like I said, with the virtual stuff, as far as the virtual currency, that's probably why all that. Because if you think back when you had to earn it through hard work, I think it was a little bit more rewarding, even though it was the most frustrating because your dude was a level 50 and he just do the bootiest stuff. So,
I'm gonna have to interject on your part because you put yours on the hardest difficulty when you at 50. So
I did put it on the hardest difficulty. I'm not even gonna lie.
For years.
I will max out the difficulty.
Yeah. And you will have brown shirt and gray sweats and be a 92. And with the 2K shoes on. No.
Yeah. Hey,
Nah,
listen,
2K ain't
hey,
getting me.
he wasn't getting money out of me, so hey, it was
They
just
got
like, hey, it is what
they
it
got
is.
me. They got me for a decade and a half, if not more than that. So they
So-
won. But no, I ain't do it this year.
I was being lazy. I was like,
Couldn't do it.
I'm not paying $5 for this just to
Yeah.
try to look crispy.
So to the
Right,
ones that's going to continue that, I tip my hat to y'all, but they not about to hold me no more.
Do a 99 and then shoot random threes that just piss you
And then by the
off.
time I get to 99, then like it's like fucking months before the new game come out. Like, nah.
No, I'm cool. Nope.
Then do they still have the little what they call them? Like he's on fire, not fire, like you shoot the shot, sharpshooter type thing.
Mhm. Yeah, you can.
Oh,
the
you
skill
warm up.
sets.
You can see the green people hitting them green shots on you, and you know
No,
Shit
like,
flame up.
Yeah, like if you guard somebody, you know how they little skill set come on the top, they still got that, right?
Oh,
Talking about the team takeover and shit like that.
Yeah, like team takeover.
They changed that a little bit.
Yeah.
Like you taking over and then you got the flames on the side, like you took over the game.
Yeah,
and then
they
just hit.
changed. They changed
And-
that. They changed.
and
They
then
used
the
to shoot deep.
Bro, the fact that they made Michael B. Jordan the character on there.
It's still
Wasn't
funny.
that like 2018 or something? He was
I can't remember what year that was.
because that's the one you had to go through high school, college, or something, and then Michael B. Jordan dies or something like that.
I can't
It was like a real storyline.
Nah, that's the other one where the little light skinned
Michael B.
homie died.
Michael B. Jordan died.
No, Michael B. Jordan. No, he was your like partner in crime. Whatever team you played on, he was on that
played.
team.
Yeah.
And then the team might trade him, might not. He was on my team. He didn't get traded. So
I didn't make it that far. Once I got to a certain level, I was in the park.
Man, Bill used to like not miss no shots for real. So,
But the thing that killed me, bro, the park stuff, like, there's no way this was safe. We was the what was the blue ones called, bro, with the little gear behind it? Rivet.
River City Rough Riders.
And you hooping in a factory with molten steel and shit. Like,
Get the
that's not y'all gonna be in there collapsing all day from heat stroke.
Gonna be tough though.
Then, man, I don't even want to talk about this no more, man. Let's end this episode, man.
Nah, I don't know why you brought that shit
thinking
up.
about it.
Because it made me mad earlier, man. I was like looking at my games on my game, and I was like, God damn it, 2K.
I didn't buy 2K23. Didn't touch it. Didn't touch it. So no, but we out, man. So what y'all got? Y'all got anything else? No, we out, man. Forget what y'all got. This long
Fuck
enough.
Brian.
We out, y'all. Peace.
Fuck slacks.
Whoever that.